This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, hello, hello. Am I audible to you?
This conference will now be recorded.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Hello,
This conference will now be recorded.
so I'll start the class. So everyone can listen to me. Hello,
Mom.
anyone can respond. So we can start the session. Hello. But no one is responding here. Like they can listen or what? So okay. So I'll share one screen. So just check that what to do after that. Call Malik. Sir, I am not getting how to minimize or something. I did not get the screen at
Excel screen is not coming.
all. So that thing also not coming. That meeting.
See, it's coming. Okay.
So
Alt
how
tab you.
to come to the desktop screen?
Windows D.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the desktop I have shared already.
It's working or not working? You have shared no?
Yes.
You ask them, then open Excel and start. Ask them the screen is visible for them or not.
Okay.
Mobile one more time, and whatever you are telling that no, that is coming in your mobile.
How it is?
You have linked that one, right?
It is there.
Link. Click the link, login, and check out once.
This link.
No, not this one. It is joining link. There is one more for the student. Okay, now you ask them. Anyhow, it started now. You check once. Ask them for the students. See, everyone is waiting, waiting, admitting. See that? Okay. You type anything is required, and you click here.
Sir, where is the chat box?
This one is chat box.
Okay, I'll just try.
Speak and you ask them. You understood now how to get it? Hmm. Use Windows key plus D. Windows key plus D for getting desktop. Windows D.
Windows D only.
D. Windows D.
Yes, that.
Then you continue. Hmm?
Okay.
Minimize. Don't do it like this.
Okay, directly.
Don't close any window. Okay.
Okay. So I'll start the sessions now. So now you can see on the screen. So today I'm going to start insert tab. So just I'll open one Excel workbook. I'll show you there how to do it. So first is insert tab. I'll tell you this pivot table. So what is pivot table? Here, so pivot table easily arrange and summarize complex data in a pivot table. So suppose we have the data like I take your products, then quantity, say price, and sales. So suppose I am taking your product as a and I'll take suppose whatever is that. Suppose I'm taking something. So here I'm giving some assuming quantity here. Suppose 200 all this I'm giving. 200 grams. This all are in grams. This is 250, or this is I'm giving suppose 50 grams. Pasta is 250 grams. Pata 300 grams. So this is one small table I'm going to create. So price I'll give 65 and Kit Kat suppose 45. Pasta is 60 and 37. So next sales in packets. So these are the things are there. So I am going to select this and go to the insert tab, pivot table from table range. So this is we have to do. Defaultly it will take as a new worksheet. So click on OK. Now you can see the product I am putting in row level, quantities in value level. Now price and sales also I am putting in value. So we have a four fields here: rows, filters, columns, and values. Okay. So here we have to suppose I am changing this in value level. So you can see this is in the value level. I don't want quantity, I don't want price and sales. Suppose I am taking sales and products. So you can see how the table is modifying. Okay. So this is called a pivot table. So in this case I can add the fields here. Suppose I want again quantity, I'll take sales, I'll take quantity, price, sales. All these things you can see on the screen. So everyone can listen here. Screen is not visible. Okay. Once I stop and I'll share once again. Now it is visible to all. Is it visible to all? Okay, fine. So you can see now. I'm going to this is your pivot table. So we have some few products, some of the quantity, price and sales. How I did, I have my data in the sheets. So this is our normal records like product, quantity, price and sales. In this I have just inserted pivot table. Now once more I'll show you. Now select the records, go to the insert tab, click on pivot table from table range. So automatically it will take in a new worksheet. So just click on OK. It will take one more new worksheet. We have a four fields here like filter, columns, rows and values. Okay. So what we'll do in this case? Hello. I have on only. So now you can see I'll just take the products in row level, quantity in values. You can take in columns level also, call as it is we have a four fields here. But I want to take all this in value level. You can see now all the fields has come out. This table we can give the designs also. So what is that? As soon as you convert this table into pivot table, we can see we have a one design tab. So in the design tab, you can give any colors, any designs and all. So we have some pivot table style options. You can activate this banded rows and banded columns. So it will look like this. Now this table, suppose I want to make it as a classic, I can do classic here. So right click on this table and click on the pivot table options. So before that I need to change here. So just double click on this and give this name as a products. Okay. So I have just change the name and click on this, and you have to go to this, right click on this, go to the pivot table options. Now I want to make it as a classic. So what I'll do, click on display and classic pivot table. So it will look now classic. Okay. So this table, this is pivot table, this has become classic pivot table. Now on this pivot table, I want to insert a slicer. So what is the use of that? Can I modify the row fields into column levels or something? Now you can go to the pivot table analyze, click on the field list. So when you click on the field list, now products or quantity, if I am taking in value column level, now you can see how it is displaying, which cannot be changed in the normal records. So these are the things which we can modify. Okay. So now I'll remove this. Now you can see how it is displaying here. So quantity in the what is that, value level, price and sales. Now you can see all these things as correctly set out. Then we have a called options called slicer. So slicer, what is that? I need to use a slicer to filter data visually. So slicer make it faster and easier to filter tables, pivot chart and queue functions. Now I want to insert a slicer on this table. So click on the slicer. Suppose I am taking a slicer on sales. Click on OK. So in this case, suppose I am clicking on 500, you can see only maybe details will displaying. Suppose I am clicking here 8 to 890. So Tata T. Which field you will click, that details will be displaying here. According to that, it will display. So if you click on this, then it's clear the filter. So we have our shortcut keys here. Alt C for clear filter. Right. So if I want to take one more slicer, let's one more slicer will take, and click on any part of this pivot table and just click on this pivot table designs. So in the pivot table designs, I want to insert a slicer here. I'm taking products. Click on OK. Now if I click on the pasta, you can see my pasta details is displaying. If I click on the data T, my data T displaying. So it is called filterations. Now according to that also, it is adjusted sales and products. If I select your multi-select, we have the option called multi-select, and there is a shortcut keys for this, Alt plus S. Okay, so that also we can use. Suppose I am taking Maggie, so you can see Maggie and Tata Tea. According to that, the records is displaying on the pivot table. So this is called filtration on the pivot table. Now I'll clear filter from all this. These slicers we can, as soon as you insert a slicer, the one slicer tab will activate. So go to that and you can change this your columns. You can add more columns. You can increase the height of the slicers, width of this, and this is called size. So we can increase and decrease. We can change the any other colors which you want. Okay, so this is called pivot table and slicer. Now I'll take one more data where I can use timeline. So insert tab. So this is my one record. Now I'm taking one different record for this. I have a one date. I'll take suppose products, and I'll take place, and I'll take here like production and sales. So different data I'm going to take here. I'll give suppose 2 slash. So this table you can do once more. So these are some dates I am giving. Okay, so products I am taking, suppose mouse, or else I'll take here some mobiles, Samsung Galaxy. Then I'll take your Oppo. Then I'll take Nokia, Vivo V9. Again, suppose same products I'm going to repeat here. Control C, here I'll take Control V. Now suppose same products I'm going, your place is Bangalore, HYDE Hyderabad, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai. Then suppose I'm taking here some other place like again Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai. So productions I have done. So different days, these are the places, productions, I'll take suppose it is in numbers. Okay, so these are the productions what I am going to show and sales. So all these things I have said now. Here I'll tell you one timeline example. So select this records. You can give as a table style. Here we can see one table size I'm going to give. My data as a header, and then I'm selecting this entire. Just convert into range because uh, suppose I don't want to give table style. So what I'll do, I'll just take a simple table here. Go to the insert tab, pivot table from table range. Now I am going to select the existing worksheet. We have two options here, new worksheet and existing worksheet. So if I click on existing worksheet, I can select the location here. Okay, so all of you can see that. Any doubts with this? Okay, any doubts anyone have? Anyone has? Okay, fine. So we'll continue here. Click on OK, and date I should always take in filter because this date should be in filter level. Now you can see this showing hash. So just click on this, and here we have a product. So what I'll do, I'll just delete once because so I'll select the records, go to the insert tab, click on pivot table from table range. Now I'll select the existing worksheets. I'll just scroll and select the locations where you want to insert this pivot table. Now date I will take as a filter. Products I am taking as a row level. Place also I'll take in row level, and production and sales. That's all I should put in value level. Now you can see on the screen how it is looking like this. Okay. So this is the thing. You can change the names here as a place, products and place. Products, place. So you can give like this. So any doubts with this? Any doubts anyone have? How to insert a pivot table? So I am going to show you now timeline. So just click on any place of the pivot table, go to the pivot table and analyze. We have the options called timeline. So what is the timeline here? Use a timeline to filter dates interactively. Timeless makes it faster and easier to select time periods in order to filter tables, pivot charts, and queue functions. So what I am doing here, I just select this, go to the insert timeline. Now you can see when I am inserting a slicer, there is a number of things is displaying. Like we have some more fields like date, products, place, production, sale. Okay, but if I click on this insert timeline, only the date is displaying because it's based on the time period. So click on the date and click on OK. Once you click on OK, now you can see here this is the date. What is the section header? As soon as you insert a timeline, one timeline tab will activate, and the timeline captions name automatically it will take as a date. We can change the any colors of this timeline, and we can increase the height and width of this timeline. So click on header. You can hide and show. This is the header here. Date. Okay. Sections level you can hide and show. But we need not to hide the section level because it's displaying the period. Scroll bar you can hide and show, that is also required. Time level what I am telling, this is based on this. Suppose you have a data like 1 year different months. So you can select month wise records, time level. But if you have a data like quarterly basis, so you can see by quarterly basis reports. If you have a 1 month different days report, so you can select the days your time level. And if you have a different years, so you can click on the years and just select this. I'm just selecting 2012. I have one product here, Samsung Galaxy 2013. I have Oppo and 14 nothing is there. When 2015, 16 Vivo V9 is there, 17 and 2018 and 2019. So if you scroll some more, so you can see there is some more 2022 displaying as a Samsung Galaxy. There is on Chennai and production and sales. So all these reports are displaying in this. Okay, so timeline decides the how the data will be displaying on this pivot table. So this is also one type of filtrations on the pivot table. Here we have options. Clear filter is Alt C. Okay, so understood these concepts. Okay, anything you want to ask, Susan? So which things you have not understood, like how to insert timeline or pivot table? Okay, so I'll just continue with that. Now you can see this is the timeline what is displaying here, and we have pivot table analyze and pivot chart. After this I'm going to do pivot chart, but before that, here we have the records and here we have the records. So this is your slicer and timeline. Okay, next I'm going to tell you pivot chart. What do you mean by pivot chart? So here the meaning is that you actually chart is what? It's a graphical representations of the data. So use pivot chart to graphically summarize data and explore complicated data here. Okay, so how to do this? So just click on this and insert tab, and here we have an options called pivot chart. So click on this pivot chart. I'm going to the select column chart. So column chart, and we have to go to your 3D clustered column chart. So click on this, click on OK. Now you can see how it is displaying here. So I have taken this chart and I'll just increase the size so it will be visible to all. Now, let's see. So this is the Bangalore sign. What is this terms meanings and all? So just right click, you can select add data levels. Right click on this and you can select the odd data levels. You can select, and you can we have the options for your plus symbols, chart elements. So chart elements is what? Add, remove, and chart elements such as title, legend, grid lines and data levels. So if I'll click, you can see some more option is activated. So I want to give the chart title here. This chart I want to give title. So what I'll do here, axis title you can give or chart title. I want to give chart title first. Sorry. Here I'll give as a sales report. Suppose I am giving sales and production report. So here I just made it as a productions and sales report. So this you can select and we can give the designs, we can give the formats here, you can give any of the water styles, okay? So you can increase the size. So what is the benefit of pivot tables? We are getting some filtration option here. See this, date and products and place. Three filtration options we are getting in this case pivot chart. So if I click on the dates, select multiple lines. I don't want to see some more data, so I can remove the tick marks and click on OK. So that many data will display how much I have selected on this filter. Okay. So I want to show you now products wise. I don't want to see suppose automobile, and I can click here. Now you can see few of the data is displaying, and it is not displaying automobile. Click on. So place wise also I can see, suppose I don't want Chennai, click on OK, and we will not be seeing your Chennai. Right? So that is the thing. So if you want Chennai, you can click on this and you can do it. So these are the data it's displaying here. Here you can see on that. And now this I want to give designs. So we have a different designs we can see and we can change the layout here. Now you can see I am adding the data tables with this here things. Now this some colors I want to change. How to change these colors and all? We have to go to the formats. You can go to the shape fields and you can change the stump colors. Correct. You can give one palette or something like that. So I'm taking light green. You can see I have changed the colors here. Correct. Till that any doubts you have? Anyone have any doubts? So let me know on that. Okay, fine. So this is for your 3D clustered column chart. Okay. Now we have some more options like legend. So what are the legends? So if you click on this legend, so we have some of the production, some of the sales. Now this legends also we can move in different directions. So top, I can put in top, I can put in left, bottom. Okay. So usually you can put in right or left. So that is also legend is displaying here. Okay. So this set we have done with the, and one more thing I want to tell you, in this pivot tables, you can see the options here. Like we can sort this order. Now you can see I have sorting, I have done. So if I want to Z to add, you can see again it's doing. So here also we have the options called Z to A to Z. Now you can see our chart is also getting affected on this. Okay, so if I do A to Z, now you can see also chart is affecting on this case. So this is the benefits of the pivot table we can see on that. Okay, so this chart has done. Now I want to add data levels here. Again, I want to add. So I'll just click on this data levels. I'll just click on it. So every data levels will be displaying here. And we have the design and we have the quick layout. We can change the layout here, which layout we want, we can change it. We can add chat element. Suppose I forgot to add one field. So I can click here and I can add the chart. This chart I want to convert into pie chart. So what I'll do, I'll just take a copy of this. Okay, suppose I am pasting here one more chart and this chart I'm going to convert into bar chart. Is it possible? So we have the options called change chart type. Okay, I want to convert into bar chart. So if I click on this, you can see the bar chart is also displaying. This is the 3D cluster column chart. If I'll mention here, okay, just I'll remove this here. And here I am selecting mall centers. This is called 3D cluster column chart. Okay, so this is known as 3D cluster column chart, and this is your actually pivot chart. So I'll just increase this. I want to give sales style. I'll give your essence 1. Increase the size here. Okay. So this is 3D cluster column chart. Now this chart I want to make it as a bar chart, and this changes some changes I want to do here. So change chart type already I did. Now this chart I want to move. So I can move to the different sheets like move chart. We have the options called move chart. So the new sheets name be like production and sales report. Any names you can give for this and click on OK. So we have to give only one name. We cannot give different. So I'll give suppose sales. So click on. So this chart has moved to the new sheet. Now the sheet name has called sales. Understood? So this is sheet number 3 and sheet number 1 I have some data. Sheet number 2 I have insert one table, pivot table, and sheet number 3 is my records are here. Okay. So this is called your pivot chart. Okay. Next I am going to show you pie chart. So inside tab I'll type here. I'll just merge center here. Pie chart. Pie chart based on the two columns data. Pie chart based on the two columns data. So I'll take here suppose this data only I'll copy and I'll show you. I'm not taking dates. So I want products and sales. Suppose I want place and hold the control keys and sales. So go to the insert tab, click on 3D pie. So now we have a 3D pie chart based on the product. So what will happen if you are selecting the entire records and if you are going to the insert pie chart? So in that case only it will take nearest two columns like product and place or something like that. So this is not the correct way. I want to insert according to the place and sales. So I'll select this place and suppose I am giving you a little heading style so it will be good. I'll take here like another color. I'll take it as a red, make it as a bold, increase the size. Now see here, I am selecting here place, hold the control key and sales. Go to the insert tab, click on 3D pie. In the 3D pie, you just right click on this add data labels. Now you can see here, this is called 3D pie. Styles and all you can change, you can give, we have a call color code that is your monochromatic is there, okay, and we have this multiple colors code also there. This is called colorful, this is called multicolors, and this is a monochromatic. Monochromatic will be displaying in this way. Okay, so you can do any of these things. Now I'm taking suppose this color or this color. So already we have done this. Okay, So here we have a chart element, data levels already I have activated, best fit all this. And this chart I want to give different formats. So we have shape fill and we can give textures of this. Behind this we can give textures. There I have given color. This chart also we can put the designs. I have not given. You can give format, shape fill. You can take gradient fill and we can take more gradients. But I'll tell you in the another chart. So let it be like this, and this is your pie chart. Pie chart, as I told you, based on the two columns data, and this you can little increase the size and format. So this is save. This inside this also we can give format color. So to look like this. If I want to give this color, so you can see. Next I am going to tell line chart. Insert. Sorry. This is your mall center, and I am taking your line chart. So any doubts with the pie chart? Anyone have? Anyone have any doubts? Okay. So we'll continue to the next chart. Okay, fine. So here I'm telling a line chart. So line chart also will take in this like I'm taking one example of themes. This is belongs to the time periods. Like suppose let's say I'm giving one example of scoreboard. Okay. So here I'll type one example of scoreboard. So more centers scoreboard. So I'm selecting red color. So line chart I'm taking scoreboard. Here I have a teams. So I'll give you 10 overs, 50 overs. Just for understanding, I'm giving some examples. So here we have called 50 overs. So teams I am giving India, Australia, Sri Lanka, and we can take one more countries like South Africa. Okay, so 10 overs. Suppose the score is 90, 120, or here I'll give suppose 110, 120, 130, suppose 80. Any runs it can be 110. Now here after just assuming numbers, there is no such calculation. So I am giving suppose 180, or I'll just put in 230. This is 220, 20. This is 270, 250. Okay, and this is suppose 200. Here I am giving suppose 340. After this 320, 350. Suppose Australia got 350 or something like that. This is 320, and suppose this is 270. So these are the scores I have given. I'll just make it as a table style. Table style I'm giving. Click on OK. And I'll just convert into range because I don't want to do here something. So this table I am selecting and go to the insert, and here we have a line chart. So what is a line chart? Use this chart type to show trend over time, years, months and days or categories. So click the arrow to see the different types of line and area chart available and cause the pointers to this. So what is that? We have taken like years, months and days. So I have taken here over Y. So 10 hours, 30 hours, 50 hours I have taken. So here we have to select and we can go to the here line with marker. So line with marker, what it displays, show trend over the time categories. Okay, click on this and you can see here this is called chart title. I'll give you scoreboard. Scoreboard. I want to take different style here. I'm giving style 2. Now automatically the data levels will come up here. So this shapes, you can change the shape. So where we have the options called change shapes. Okay. Inside this we can put pictures also. Now I'm telling you how to give pictures inside. Okay. Suppose here I want to give one picture's background. Is it possible to pick picture's background? So we have to go to the shape fill, pictures, online pictures. We just take here models. So go to the shape fill. You can go to the gradient. You can give pictures or textures, inserted pictures, online. It is getting loaded. Okay. Now see here, I want to give. Suppose I am selecting this and click on insert. Now you can see inside this also I got this. So I'll change this as a scoreboard. You can see this pictures is displaying now. In what is that? Your teams are not displaying properly. So you can give any dark or light space, and you can increase the size little bit visible to you all. Now you can see it is displaying. So 50 overs, 30 overs also displaying. These things I want to change as a picture. So what I'll do, format, we have the change shapes. Okay, we can change the shapes, which shapes you want, we can change it. Okay, so if I want to a like ball, so what I'll do, shape fields, I'll go to the pictures, online pictures. Suppose I am taking here any cricket ball picture, so we can give that one also. So that image also we can give. We have some selected pictures here. I'll take suppose this. Some pictures it will support, some it will not. I'll just change it. It's not taking here. Pictures, online pictures. Okay, now you can see it is showing with the numbers also. Likewise, we can change the shapes. I can change the shapes in this way, and I can change the colors for this. I'll take suppose like this color. You can see even I can do dark. So I'll take little darker so it will be visible. So understood? So this also we can change the shapes, shape designs, all the things we can take a ball wise and so everyone understood this? Everyone understood? Or anyone has any doubts related to charts? Anyone has any doubt related to charts? So we can proceed. Okay, thank you. So we'll see here next. So this is the scoreboard like this here also we can change. Okay. One more thing here we can change this our shapes as I told you designs and we can go to the shapes here and these charts. I'll take you one more chart here then I'll tell you what we can do switch to rows and columns also we can do. Okay. So I'll take one more chart that is called area chart. So line chart have done. We have done pie chart. We have done PV clustered column charts, all these things. Next I'm going to teach you area chart. So I'll just small center. So area chart also belongs to the two columns data. Okay. So here I am taking here country and population. Countries and populations. So what is that? I'll try suppose India. Okay. Australia. So suppose same countries I am taking here, or else I'll take as a not country state I am taking Indian states. Okay, states and populations. Suppose I am taking here Karnataka. Just assuming I am giving, there is no such calculations here. Uh, then we have Andhra. Okay, then Telangana. Okay, Maharashtra. So these are some states I am taking like Kashmir, then Delhi. Okay, so these are my states, and I am taking here population just assuming figure I am giving. So here we have to select this. I'll take as a table size. So we have this, and we can short this A to Z, Z to A. Here we can do filtrations like text filters. So equals to we can do here equals to. I want to see Maharashtra. This is as it is a we can in PO table also we can do in table style also we can do Maharashtra RASTRA. Okay, click on OK. So what will display? Only Maharashtra will display. So here from the states we can do like this. Okay. So what I'll do here, just select this and table designs. You can give any designs as I already given. Now I'll tell you area chart here. Click on this and select this and go to your line and area. We have a 3D area chart. Okay. Now here I'll tell you what is the switch to column here. So switch to column means column data will convert into row wise and row data it will convert into column wise. So this is called switch to column. Okay. And this is called your area chart. We can give any colors. We can give your gradient field. How we can give gradient field? So go to the format, field. We have the options called gradient, more gradient, and we can select this. Here we have the options blue I'm taking, and here uh, yellows I'm taking, purple, and I'm taking here green. So this is the things which it will display. So you can take radial, you can take rectangulars, you can take path, it will display like this. You can take linear. So this is the things it displaying here. Radial also it will be displaying. So these are the options we can see here in this. And I can just put the data level 3D rotations. Can we put 3D rotations here? Here a lot of things will come in this. We can axis wise, we can move this chart. See here, we can rotate this charts in the different. Okay, so we are moving the chart in the 3D rotations. Y-axis also we can do here rotations. Okay, and Z rotation is now deactivate. Now perspective 15 is there. We can do this also. Okay, so this is the area charts, and we have the right axis angle, or we have to do right. So this I have set, and I'll click on close. And we have the soft edge of this chart. So preset and soft edge also we can do on this. Now I'll show you soft edge how to make it. This is a soft edge. 3D formats already we did here, and we can do bevel shapes and all that I'm not going to do. I just give the soft edge, and I want to make it as a glow. So for this we require some of the glows of this. Now I'm not giving to glow here. Transparency also we can increase and decrease on this. This is the glow effects and all. Transparency. Size of this chart you can decrease and increase. Okay. So this is the things are there. Now I'm going to close this. You can see how the chart is looking like this. Okay. In this chart also you can do the same format. So go to the chart designs here with the options. How will get this options here? This chart I have rotate here, and we can get this here. Switch to column, switch to rows. So this is the thing, and just click on edit data level. This data levels also will be displaying here. The chart has 3D rotate. So I'm selecting and now center again. So this is the population chart what we have done here. Okay. So this is called 3D area chart. So inside tab we have the option shapes. So I can use a mark on this. Even you can also create like that, and you can write a text here line. This is called 3D area chart. Understood? So this also we can. This is called your text effects. You can give shape formats, shape fields, textures we can give. So this has been pointed out. Correct. This is called 3D area chart. Like this you can do. And this is called your which line set? Line with markers. If I'll give the name here, can I give the name inside the chart? Inside the chart, can I give the name? Yes. How we can give the name here? I can write inside this. So what is that? It is a line with marker. So it is not displaying. You can tell them it is not displaying here. It will display. So you just change the colors here. So it will display. Line with marker I have given. Increase the size. Okay. Line with marker, and what I have given here, style, like this you can mention. So this you to identify which type of chart is this. This is your 3D area. So shapes you can use inside the chart you can write. These are the things are okay. So I want to save this file. Go to the file. As you know how to save this. Okay. So anyone has any doubt in the session? Anything you want to ask? Let me know about this chart rotations or any effects or something. So now I'm going to tell another topics here. So this chart is like these are the charts and next insert tab. I'm going to tell you what is the spark lines here. So I taught pivot table, pivot charts, different kinds of charts, and I'm going to talk spark lines. So what do you mean by spark lines? Spark lines is the mini chart in a single cell. So just I'll merge it, merge center, spark lines. What are the spark lines? Spark lines. Spark line is a mini chart in a single cell. Okay, so this is the meaning of spark lines. So we have three types of spark lines. The first one is line, then second one is column, and third one is wind loss. So these are the three types of spark lines. So I am taking one records like names. Here I'll type suppose tally 10th. Okay, so 10th degree wise I'll take. And post graduate. So these are the things. Names I am taking. Akash. So Pinky. Uh, Priya. Okay, so these are my students. Second few. Suppose you got 900. Six 50 degree suppose. Okay, so postgraduate marks also I'll give. These are all degree wise I have selected here. So I'm going to give a sales time heading 1. Okay, just double click on this. Now this is the record. Some of the minus values are also there. Now I'll create here line, columns, okay, and win loss. So this is the things here. So line spark lines how to give. So select this here, and what we need to do here, go to the insert tab, we have the options for here. So spark lines, as I told you, it is a mini chart. Spark lines are mini charts placed in a single cell, each representing a rows of data in your selection. So this is the meaning of spark lines. When I click on this, I will select this data range, suppose postgraduate, click on OK. Now you can see here, I'll just drag. So these are some points we have. We can activate these points, negative points here. We can highest, lowest points also we can find out. Okay, so we have multiple colors. We can take multiple colors, markers also. We can do markers and options. You can do markers or you can see on this. Correct. Marker color you can change it. So I want to take negative points in the red color. So already I have negative points. Marker colors I want to take little darker. So it will be darker here. Marker colors, if I want to take as a green, I can take as a green color. So light green. Okay. So any colors you can choose on this. Right. You can do highest, lowest points also. Colors you can choose a point. First point I want to take is as a blue. So you can see it will be changing also. First point, last point, what colors and all you want to change, you can change on this. And it is called as a method. So if I'll activate markers, you can see what are the points are there. So this is called line spark lines. Next is column spark lines. How to do? Now same way you have to go to the insert tab and columns. So I'm selecting the data range. Click on this sale range and click here. Now we have to do first point, last point. If I don't want first point, last point, I want to negative highest and this and all. And we can do some more colors here. Suppose I am taking these colors or I'll take these colors. You can see how it is. But win loss is different here. So this is what little bit equal. Suppose I am giving here 200. So it is displaying in this way. Suppose I am giving here 550. So displaying like this. But why these lines are same as it is? Because these marks are. Suppose I want to change this marks again. And I'll just suppose take 1400 and suppose this 500. The chart is going to change again. Correct? So I'll suppose 780 246. This chart is changing in this case. Correct? So this chart is going to change. Win loss chart is different as it is. What is that? You have to go to the insert. Win loss, either the person is pass or fail. That only it will display. Sorry. So here only two colors combination. If any minus value is there, it's showing. So this is called your spark lines. Okay. So understood everyone? What is spark lines? So anyone has any doubts? So let me know anyone has any doubts in this case. Like what is spark lines? Everyone understood? Okay, fine. So this is called all these things. And next, what is the last concept for today? I'm going to teach you link. Okay, so this is called hyperlink. That is the last options for today. So create a link into your document for quick access to web page and files. Hyperlinks can also take you to place in your documents. So I think someone has, if anyone has know what is, if you have done MS Word, so you'll get to know what is hyperlink. But in Excel, I'll show you once what is the hyperlink. The shortcut key is Control K. So hyperlink here, the shortcut key CTRL plus K. Okay. So one short examples will continue tomorrow with this example. Just one simple example I'll tell you. Suppose I am typing here Google. Okay. And here I have to paste the link and here is the result. Suppose Google I am typing and here what I'll do, I'll just and I have to connect with the link. So or I'll show you one simple example www.gmail.com. So when I click on this, it will directly take you to the Gmail website. You can see it will directly go to the Gmail website. So it's loading now. So you can see it's going to the Gmail website. Likewise, if I type here www.tally, one second. So this is the tally solutions.com. So if I type in this way, this also it will take you to the tally website. Tomorrow I'll continue with this again hyperlink. Okay, so this is the Tally website which is open. Install a Tally from this website. Tally is open. Okay, so this is the thing. So this is called hyperlink. One more is there project link. Suppose I'll type here any word project one. So it will just take into the considerations like hyperlink. From this file you can check it. Suppose any folder is there or any file. Tomorrow I'll continue one more time. So that's all for the day. Suppose your advanced VLOOKUP is there. I don't know, this we can connect it. So when I'll click on this and it will open that particular file. Okay, it shows ask now updates and all. So it is the things is there. Okay. So I want to close this and this is called project one. So this is called web link and as well as file link. Okay. So everyone understood today's concepts. Okay. So we'll wind up the sessions today. So recordings will be there, and we'll take the class on tomorrow 6:30. Okay, due to some internet issues, we connected today lately. So tomorrow we'll start at 6:30. Okay. That's all for the day. Next class will be tomorrow.